Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
Hey, my name's Joel.
I'm Grandpa.
I'm Matt.
I'm Lauren.
I'm Gavin.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. There's a lot coming. Welcome back, everyone. We're just out in the field doing some picking. I had gotten here just in time to help finish off the bell peppers, but it's obvious from looking at the wagon, the boys have been working really hard out here. They have some tomatoes, zucchini, pickling cucumbers, long hots, and then I was helping with the bell. This week we've been dealing with a pretty intense heat wave for our area. Temperatures in the mid to upper 90s and high humidity has really made it difficult when we're out here picking. It makes it even more difficult when you're picking things like hot peppers. As you're picking, sometimes there will be peppers that break and you get that juice all over your hands, and you have to be very careful because you don't want to wipe your face after you've been picking hot peppers. It's a little dangerous. While we were picking the peppers, it's been so hot that the plants almost felt like rubbery. And those plants are trying to hold on to as much moisture as they can. So whenever you're trying to pull a pepper or something else off, you have a risk of ripping the plant. It's very common for vegetable plants to do this, but the peppers, it happens to them more often. Peppers like hot, humid weather, but when it gets hot and dry like this, they don't like to let go of their fruits. So a lot of times, to prevent that from happening, when we are picking our peppers, we're grabbing them and we are tilting them up and pulling straight up so as to prevent the plant from snapping. It may not seem like we're doing anything special when we're picking, but because we've been harvesting these type of plants for so long and we've dealt with this in the past, we know how to do it. But to be honest, sometimes the plants just hold on and you might rip your plants. It happens that way. We came in for lunch and it looks like Grammy made BLTs and some bruschetta.
I like bruschetta.
And some zucchini brownies.
This is what happens when you have so much zucchini. Grammy makes brownies out of it.
None of you are gonna like this. Don't even try making it.
We got finished with lunch and now we're heading out to the field. We need green beans, yellow beans, and Italian flat beans. We don't have any pole beans on the farm. They're all bush beans. For example, you can see our yellow beans here. They look awesome. And the way we're gonna be picking this stuff is by using our single row bull picks. The way the machine works, we use our guides to go right in line with the row of beans. It feeds into the housing, and the housing has a ton of fingers in it that strip everything off the plant. Now the thing with this picker is it's a one-time deal. You go over the beans one time, you cannot pick them again. This is what we want to see off of our plants, completely stripped clean. They look nice. They're beautiful. We just finished up with our yellow, flat, and green beans. Now these are all bush beans, which means they're a determinate variety. So we have to plant every 10 days. The reason for that is because these beans produce a large crop and then they don't produce any more beans. So we go through and we clean pick them one time and then we don't have to worry about them anymore. That machine strips them off completely, so planting determinate bush beans, that's what works best for us. I don't recommend that for everybody with a garden. If you have a garden, it'd probably not be best to plant those, but this is what works for us. And they all have such a great taste. We sell them very quickly through the farm market. Now, if anybody was curious what varieties we have Valentino for the green. These yellow beans, they are called Gold Rush. They are a beautiful bean. I'm gonna bring them over and show them to you a little closer. You can see those. And then right here, these flat are Roma 2. Altogether, we really love these beans. I don't think we'd raise them any other way, especially with that machine that we have. As you can see, they sure do look beautiful. We're taking a little break from the heat. We have a couple orders for our local grocery store, so we're working on getting that stuff prepared. And the first thing we're doing is we're cleaning off our bell peppers, and then we're putting them in the box. And we do this just to try and keep everything as clean as possible. Normally we wash them, but they're not so dirty to the point that we have to wash them, so we're just wiping them off with a cloth.
What are all these for? Is this for the store?
Yeah. We just got finished boxing up some of the produce. We boxed up zucchini, peppers, eggplant, and cucumbers. Now for the upcoming week, we have an order for 50 boxes of zucchini. It's gonna be going to a local fair, so that's a lot of zucchini. We've been having an excellent year for our cucurbits. Our zucchini, cucumbers, and pickling cucumbers have been doing off the charts. We are just very fortunate we found an outlet for them, that we've been able to sell what we've had. We were working on getting an order together for that grocery store, and the last thing that we needed was cabbage. Now the funny thing is, we had plenty of cabbage back at the farm market. However, we needed smaller heads. This time of the year, many people that buy cabbage prefer to have smaller heads. But later on in the year, that's when people like the large heads. A lot of people like the larger heads of cabbage to wrap certain things inside of them and cook them. These smaller heads, they're usually just used for other dishes.
It's important to consider. What do you think is better, Montauk or Providence? Montauk. He's correct.
Your corn's pretty tall right here.
Yes, it is. Looks very nice, except where somebody ran over it.
Who did that?
Some guy doesn't know how to run the silage chopper, and the snoot got out there and knocked it down.
Have you ever hit anything with your snoot?
I don't know. You can't tell the secret here. There's too many ears.
I feel like I've heard that before.
That's corny.
This stuff is a Pioneer variety called 0035. I don't even know if I can lift you up over it. Can you see? Do you get the beautiful view? Daniel has been coming through and chopping some of this corn for silage. The sweet corn has such a high sugar content in it that the cows just devour it up.
Andrew, the height of the corn don't make a difference. Look at the ears.
So the reason why we're out here is because we need sweet corn. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but there you go. It's not an insane amount of sweet corn, but this is all we needed for that order. So Dad, that sweet corn that we just harvested, what is it gonna be used for?
It's going to the Hartford Fair for roasting.
It's neat, we supply a lot of sweet corn to the local fairs, so when we do go to the fairs, we're like, oh, we picked this sweet corn. That's why it tastes so good.
Yes! Don't ruin the bubble, all right? Cool air is cool air. I'll take it. Look at the corn's happy.
We went back to the farm market, but while we were driving up the road, we saw all of these sunflowers along here, so we're gonna harvest them quick. That's the problem with working in the garden. Everyone honks at you when you drive by. And they're driving so fast you don't know who it is. Then you feel bad because you don't wave, Joel. Pretty heavy thunderstorm coming in. There we go, just like that. We got a bouquet of sunflowers. Bouquet? I don't know. You gotta be careful you don't grab these bees. There are a lot of bees out here. What? What? Oh no!
Joel's afraid of the rain. Look at him running like a little baby. I'm afraid of lightning. I'm out of here.
It's starting to thunderstorm around here, so we're cleaning up and heading back to the farm market. We don't want to get wet, and we don't want to get struck by lightning. Not that we've ever really gotten that close. Okay, there have been a few times where it's been pretty close, but not this year yet, so we're gonna just leave.
Just one time, Andrew.
This is definitely good for the crops. We got the farm market all closed up. Now we're up at the house. And let's see what we have on the dinner table to eat tonight. I can't eat that. All right, hon, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Tortellini Alfredo with bacon and peas and green and yellow beans.
Oh, hello. Grandpa's here. Are you interested or not?
Now that we're up at the house for tonight, this is where we're gonna be ending the video. We want to thank everyone for watching, and we hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.